Today on Drawbli,
we are looking at the art of Mike McCain.
Hey, I'm Ben.
And I'm Abby.
And we are self-taught artists documenting our journey of learning to draw, which is of course better with friends.
So click that subscribe button if you're new around here and share your work on Instagram with hashtag Drawbli.
So we're looking at the artwork of Mike McCain on a little artist adventure where we like to slow things down a little from the mindless scrolling online. Take a moment to appreciate some art, and then we're gonna find the one thing. We're gonna find the juice, wow. Abby. Something that they do incredibly well that we can incorporate potentially into our own artwork. Wow, I love this.
This is just so amazing. I am so blown away because it's almost like it could be like photo bashing because the contrast and everything, the perspective is just so spot on, and yet it is like brush strokes and textured brushes and little, like, it looks like he just like scattered some texture across a page and it just happened to go exactly where it needs to go.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
So cool. It reminds me of Can Liu quite a bit.
And just like the, what about it reminds you of Can Liu?
The way he's very comfortable with it not being like refined out the wazoo, like it's not rendered out to like realism. Mm-hmm. It's very angular, very like, it's got a lot of visible, like, selection tool-esque brush strokes, textured brush strokes, and it just looks so cool. Like, the leaves on that tree are clearly, like, a brush that does leaves on trees.
Yeah.
And it just looks awesome.
Plus some, like, random texture in some places as well. Yeah, for sure.
This is a little different from what we've seen from him so far.
Yeah, there are definitely more like this one, where it's got the rough texture, and then there's, like, some drawing over top of it to help like rein things in a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think what it comes down to with these kinds of works, obviously, is that an otter on the left?
It's either an otter or a little feral like wild cat.
I guess it's another cat. Yeah, it kind of looked like an otter. I think what it comes down to with all of these is just like really strong fundamentals, and we, in particular with environments, we are not incredibly experienced. It's something that I want to do more, but like just using those really basic, like here's my light color, here's my shadow, that's where it goes, and that's it.
Yeah, he's got a very good grasp, obviously, of perspective. I mean, just look at the way like the tops of these buildings angle down and the road angles up. I know that sounds simple, but yeah. But like to me, that's just like, oh, like he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about far more than so many people.
Yeah, I love this shadow on the road over here on the left.
Yeah, it all reads so believably, and like it's like something that I could be walking around outside and see exactly like this and want to render it out, and he just already has it. I love like how in the sky there's tessellations and weird angles.
It's the other plane of existence poking through to our reality.
Wow, this is so cool. You feel like he's captured, it almost feels like a cold morning and there's still frost on the ground here.
Yeah, there's atmospheric lighting like, coming through. That's super cool.
That is so amazing.
I mean, all of these are absolutely beautiful. I love the round bush and how that's like blended towards the bottom and like erased out. That is such a cool way to do that.
Wow. That's so cool. And I love the deck, how the light is scattered and dappled on the deck. That's so unique.
That is very awesome. Yeah, this is actually my favorite piece of his.
Oh, really? What do you like about it?
I don't know. It's just a really, really cool piece. It speaks to me. It speaks to you? Deep in my soul.
I like the mountains peeking out in the background.
There are so many like beautiful things here. It definitely seems like Mark focuses a lot more on environments. When there are characters, they kind of actually fit like a similar style that's like really sharp and angular and very textured in some regards. But gosh, this just makes me want to paint environments all day.
It really does. These are so detailed and precise, and at the same time feel like this really controlled chaos with the brushes being so like angular and random.
Controlled chaos, I like that.
Yeah, although Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. I think this is my favorite.
Yeah, I remember seeing this one for the first time. I love this piece.
That is so cool. It looks like the boardwalk she's standing on is actually like wet, like it just rained and there's light like reflecting off of it.
Ooh, it does.
It really makes you feel like you're in these woods.
Gosh, I feel like I'm in these woods, Abby.
Yeah.
This, I don't know if there's like a really great way to like sit down and practice perspective a lot, but I feel like one way that we might be able to do that, and that's super cool. I love that animation and the like little pops of texture. But like maybe just like tracing over a photo for the initial perspective to get a feel for it, and then like going over top of that and like trying to replicate that multiple times. I'm not really sure if anybody has any suggestions down below for ways to go about practicing perspective for environments. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah, that would be great. We should see if Mike McCain here has his own little course or YouTube or something so we can learn from the great. I bet he has some process videos here on his art station.
Yeah, I saw like one or two.
So cool.
Yeah, all these, I think the pieces with like the super strong lighting are probably my favorite. Here's a quick example that we can check out for one of his processes. It's a little long, so we'll probably finish off here on this one.
Yeah, good idea.
But this, let's just like try to break it down, because I was gonna say I was hoping that he'd go in with the sketch first. He did not. He just like goes in and like paints immediately at like Alla Prima style.
Wow. I can't, oh my gosh.
Atmospheric fog. The atmospheric fog does really do a lot with these pieces. Actually, it's present here in this piece in the back, in that back shed. You can see how it's faded out. I think that probably is a big piece of capturing some of that perspective. Obviously, atmospheric perspective for things really far away is important, but it seems like he does it on things that are like even mid-ground.
This makes me feel like I can hear cicadas, I can feel mosquitoes, like it's humid here, it's really like hot, and it's out in the backcountry. Oh, this is so pretty. Yeah,
there are so many of these that I feel like we could say really put you into like, the place. I don't know. They're
These
just
are
all really,
so
really good.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to practice even just tiny elements of what I've learned or have just examined here.
Absolutely. And if you would like to see us take a look at more beautiful artwork, click that like and subscribe button.
Share your work on Instagram with #Drawbli, because drawing is better with friends.
And this is the part where we say
goodbye,
Goomba.
These make me want to travel. Like, no joke, these want to make me go look at places just to like feel the air there and to see the things. I love it.
I just want to feel the air and see things.
Yeah.
Well, you did talk about in our last episode how your new hobby is looking at things harder, so that tracks.
Another new hobby too. I just haven't brought it up yet.